Hi everyone, my name's Catherine. If you're new here, welcome to the channel, and if you're a subscriber, thank you so much for your support. Hi everyone, I wanted to share with you my 10 books to complete in 2024. I do not know how successful I will be with some of these, but either way I've got 10 books that I'm going to share with you. So I've got some colour by numbers to give me half a chance of completing this challenge. So the first one I've got is Colour Art Books Floresta by Eclipse. This one is split into the different seasons, so that should help me to colour this. There are 20 pages in this book and I've completed 4. Okay, so this shouldn't be, I've got a whip, so 4.5. So this should be fairly achievable, she says confidently. I've just done these in marker pens. Okay, and that's what I've done in there so far. The next one that I've got is Colour Art Books Atlas by Eclipse. So I've already decorated this side of the page a little bit. So this book again has 20 pages, and again I've done 4 of them. So let's find the ones that I've done. So I've done Italy. Greece. And then the last one I've got is China, that I've already completed. Again, just with alcohol marker. Then I've got Wow Africa by Belba Family. So this is the squares, okay. There are 25 images in here and I've done 8 already, so I think I stand a fair chance of getting this one done. And I'm really enjoying this book, so I thought I would work on it. I like the mix of images in here. Okay. Wild Techalations. This is a Creative Haven book by John Wick. Now, there are 31 pages in here and I've completed 25, including the ones that I've done this month. So I am expecting to complete this year, so that's why it's on my list. I use glitter gel pen on these pages because I really love it comes out, and I enjoy the act of colouring the pages with glitter gel pen. This is a pretty difficult book to get hold of. I think it's out of print. So I really like it because it's the pattern book. It's tessellations, but they're all animals or wild images like tribal and things like that. So sneak peek of what I've done for this month. Okay, those ones I haven't completed. That's the last one that I've completed. So that one will be finished, hopefully. Okay, now we're getting on to ones that are less likely. This, again, I am expecting to finish, but we'll see how it goes. Creative Haven Christmas by George Tufekcis. I won't be colouring in this until Christmas. So I have done this page. So there are 46 pages in here, and I have done 38 of them already. And if you see my completed pages, you will have seen a good chunk of these in there. Because this really is a go-to book at Christmas. I really enjoy colouring the images in here. So while I was working in it this year, I kind of thought to myself, yeah, next year this one will be done. And then what I'm thinking is that I will use his winter book as my George Tufekcis Christmas book. Okay, this one. I've got a couple of whips in here because because pens were running out. So I've got 2 whips. So that puts me a bit closer to my target. Okay, so that's that one. This next book has been on my books to complete previously, and I got burnt out on it. So I'm back to do it. I haven't counted the pages on this, so I don't have any stats to tell you at the moment. But this is A Mad Tea Party by Deborah Muller, and this book takes a lot from me because it's double-sided. So let me show you an uncoloured. Okay, like that. But I like to colour with alcohol markers. So, of course, that means that this size gets ruined. So, I've got like this. So, I've got these bits copied and cut out. I've got the quotes cut out ready. So, now I'm just working on this. So, this is what I've done so far. I try to get the 2 sides to match. You know, so there's a definite colour scheme or something going on. Using up some of my fancy papers on this side. Sometimes I do the picture and then I choose the fancy pages. What's going on here? Why isn't that stuck down very well? Sometimes I choose the paper and then I colour the image around that. So you can see I've got some odd pages done. I was just using up this pen. And then I got carried away because I enjoyed doing the skin. And then this one, I looked at her and I was like, oh, she reminds me of when people used to wipe their face. So I know it's difficult to see, but that's the face done. I'm not doing any more to that one because I wanted to look that crazy white colour. I have got another one finished in here. I just love this book, but I just got burnt out, so I've got this one done as well, which is where I've copied as best I can the front cover. So you can see I've done over half, well over half in that one, so I really would like to get that finished. Okay, Now it's going to get harder. Another one that's featured on my list in the past is Mythomorphia by Kirby's Rosannas. So this book has got 83 pages in it. And I am counting this page and these pages. That's a page, that's a different page. So if I do a double page spread, that's 2 pages in one thing. So I'm counting all of these. So there's 83 pages altogether, and so far I have already done 15. So I do have a bit of a way to go, but equally I've made a good start. This is today's whip, because I was like, oh, I should really get started on this. But I didn't have my paints out, so I've decided to just do water-based pens on here so that I can do some. I've also had a copy from the car boot of one of his compendium books, so I have got some pages done with alcohol marker that can then be stuck in. But the majority of these pages are going to be done with watercolour paints, because I really enjoy these pages being crinkly. You'll see later when I've got some that are quite heavily painted. I like the crinkliness. I'm in it for that. And they're so easy to do. They're so satisfying when you do watercolour paint. Look at this. I feel like a proper artist when I look at this page. So I did Watercolour Galaxy. So I love that. This one. So I've got the watercolour paint, pencil background, and then glitter gel pen on some of the details. So I really love this book. I love the images. I love the theme. So this will be finished one day. Just will it be in time for the challenge? I don't know. There's a long way to go. But remember, this is 2 pages, so perhaps not as bad. So this was using pearlescent paint. If you're scared of colouring Kirby, you want to just get some watercolours out, because it's really, that's the last one I've done, it's really easy to paint. And you just shade where he's done his hash marks. So really easy. Yeah, I don't find his images difficult, but there's a lot to do. That's the thing. So that's that one. Right. I'm hopefully going to complete A Million Little Monsters by Lulu Mayo. So I'm taking part in Nikki and Niagara's hashtag, Nikki and the Little Monsters. And I'd already completed 3 pages, so I've worked it out. I need to do 5 pages a month. And again, that's a page, these are pages. So you're going to get a sneak peek of what I've done this month, as well as Saffron's playing with her toys. She's such a good girl. I've started leaving some of her toys out, and she's getting used to them now, just being out, and she's going for it. It's great. So I'm using pencils, water-based markers, and glitter gel pen in here. I will use watercolours in here as well if I've got them out, but I don't plan on getting them out to paint in here. I don't see that happening. But you never know. You never know. So this one is a previous one. This is the one that I've done this month. Look at that background. I tell you what, Link Shine glitter gel pens. I just love them. Just look at the shine on, amazing. So, and I really enjoy colouring entire backgrounds with them. So, I'm giving it a good go. We'll see how I get on with it. Next, I've got Creative Haven Sea Life by George Tufexis. Now, I own the Colouring Heaven special version of this, which was issue 3. Yeah, issue 3. And I've done quite a few pages in here. They're not done very well, particularly. They're done with... I'm not pleased with them. And you only get 32, and in the actual book you get 46. So I bought the book. I wanted the book. Okay. So I've started working in here, and I feel the pages are better than what I did before. I prefer them in alcohol markers rather than pencil or water-based. So, yeah. So although I have done a load in here, I'm starting again with this book. And I think I've only done 2. Yeah, so how will we get on with this? I don't know. I've already got 2 George Tufexis on the list. So, oh no, 1 George Tufexis, sorry. The one's John Wick. So I don't know, but I'm going to give it a go. Okay, the last book. This is the most ambitious. So this is called Mes Mandalas Sabbats, and it is by, Marika Zottino. I wanted a religious book on my list. So this is my religious book, and this book is big and square. So bring George back. It is taller than George, and obviously it's wider as well. So this is a big book. Again, I'm not counting this page because it's repeated here. Oh, it isn't. It is different. Oh, now I am counting that page. No, it isn't. It's repeated. I thought surely that page is in here. So this page is here. And I'll be honest, I'm not colouring literally the same page twice. That's too much. So I might colour the letters in to make them pop, but I'm not counting that as a page. So I'll just flip the whole of this book because this has 30 pages in it, single-sided, which is helpful. And they are quite detailed. They're done mostly in a mandala style. There's some aspect of mandala in there. And I have done 0. So I'm going to colour, I am a seasonal colourist, so I'm going to colour appropriate to the season. So this is Maypole dancing. Yeah, so I'll be doing that on May Day. So this is a star at Easter. So I will be colouring as appropriate to the time of the year. So pretty. I really love these pages. So I need to work in this. I don't know what medium I'm going to use because sometimes I'm looking and thinking watercolour. Sometimes I'm seeing the detail and thinking fine liner. I don't know. So you can't watercolour this. for these, surely. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. But having looked, there's 30 pages and I need to do 2.5 pages a month. So, there's other books in the series that I would really like, but I need to get some good amount done in here before I start getting these other ones, because they are not easy to get hold of. So that'll take a bit of work. So I don't know that I'm going to get all 10 of these finished, and I'm not going to beat myself up if I don't, but I want to work hard in them, and some of them I definitely want finished. So we'll see how I get on. Have you picked any books to finish this year? Have you picked 10? And do you think you're going to do it? Let me know down in the comments below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.